Hey guys, it's Gojo here. I am back with another World of Tanks replay, and we are with Beaver, who you have seen before if you've watched my Scorpion video. And he's platooned with SR71, also known as Leo, our good mate Leo. Shout out to you, Leo, you're a legend. Beaver's a legend as well. And today they're both playing the AT-15As. It's a tier 7 game, bit of 357 on Mountain Pass. So they're in place of a T-25-2 platoon. Okay. So what I've decided to do is, this is the first time I'm watching this replay, along with you guys, and yeah, I'm gonna see how it goes. By not having seen it before. So I think they're deciding to make their way to the bridge. If I were them, I'd probably just sit at the back and snipe rather than... Okay, their Hellcat just got taken out. I think that was the SU-100Y that took the first shot, or artillery, that did like 501 damage to him, and then the A-43 finished him off. But yeah, if I were them, I'd sit around this area, so if the team flops, which it's likely to do, given it's like mid-tier, then they can always come back to base if need be. The T-67 just got taken out by the M4. I think that M4 was using the 105, given that T-67 I think was just one shot. And the T-25-2 got a tracking shot there. Excuse me. So you see Beaver firing 2 shots there. He got tracked. So you can assume that he's either over by this bit or behind the rock. You see Leo's in a bit of trouble, but he's taken out the KV-1S. And they're both going to try and work over this KV-1S now. And as you can see, Beaver, he's bounced APCR shells, heat shells. There's no experimental firing AP that didn't pen. And he's dropping right down to chase this KV-1S. And this KV-1S hasn't got a fucking hope in hell. This OI's not got a hope either. And Beaver's just letting that gun sing. Just bang, 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 firing, firing, firing. That was unlucky that that one dropped. Oh, that one was unlucky not to hit on the move. Yeah, he's got to focus on this OI, as well as keeping an eye on the KV-85 behind him, the T-67 up there, the T-25-2's up there, and Leo got hit by Arty and got taken out by the M4. There you can see Leo saying the fucking Arty was perma-tracking him. And now that Beaver's taken out that experimental, he can work over these guys on the bridge. He's got the T-67 below him, the 2 T-25-2s. One of them's firing gold like a little bitch. The other one's actually firing at the weak spot because he knows what he's doing. And Beaver doesn't know who to shoot at. A choice of 3, who do you go at? T-67's on the floor. Might as well go for him. But he's backing up, so they can only really come at him and shoot him from the front, which is perfect. It's exactly what you want to do in these AT tanks. Trying to find a shot on that T-25-2, unlucky not to find one there. The ARL managed to kill the KV-85. So the T-25-2 that crossed the bridge, he's going to push towards this Churchill and towards the base, I would assume. T-67's still down here, I would imagine, and the T-25's still up there. So there's an IS over the other side, there's a Jackson in the middle, there's an A-43 in the middle, there's 2 Arty as well. And there you go, that T-67, I don't know what he was trying to do, but he was never going to survive that. Is this T-25 going to jump? Go on, son, do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Ah, you little bitch. He's just going to run away instead. This A-43, he has seen Beaver. Still decided it was a good idea to do that. There's the M4. He's been taking people out with his 105 derp. Can you find a shot on the Jackson? Not quite. He stopped just as you fired. The Jackson's firing gold because nice memes. Aim at the Jackson. Still miss. Nice memes. Oh, didn't aim that time and hit his gun mantlet. That was unlucky. The M4 with the derp. Oh, the M4 bounced. It can't have been HE. I wouldn't think. The Jackson is bouncing with his gold now. Gets taken out by the Lafeur. And the Panzer T25, he's still up there. Meanwhile, the IS on their team has just been sweeping around this corner. Cleaning up, as you see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people dead there. Why the fuck there was an M44 over an H1 that got killed, I do not know. But the IS has just taken out the Churchill as well. He's up to 5 kills. And now we can breathe a minute. Beaver is going to make his way down this back road to come and support the Lafeur. The IS is only going to push one way into the base. That Panzer T25, he backed off. He could either cross the bridge or come round behind him. There could be an arty coming to chase him, or they could be coming over the bridge. The Lafeur just drowned himself. Are you mad? No. No, 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 no. No, not like this. Not like this. The Lafeur just drowned himself and the IS is now capping. And Beaver's so slow. Surely he's going to make it. Yeah. It'll take him a few seconds. Yeah. It'll take him like 20 seconds to climb this hill. That's okay, as long as nobody else comes in. But yeah, he's done 2k damage at this point, and he's blocked almost through point 3k. He's just doing what the AT-15A does. And surely this IS knows that he's only going to come from this way. Oh, instead the T-25 came from behind, managed to bounce on his arse. That's pretty nice. But now he's been spotted, this IS knows exactly where he is. He's going to push out. And this is actually good weak point management. As you can see, the IS... Oh shit, wrong button. As you can see, the IS is over here. He's got the hill here, and there's a few bits of hills here. So he can only really see this side, like this half over here of Beaver's tank. And he's hiding his main weak point here. So pretty much the gun and this side are covered by the hill, and then this side is all that really that IS can shoot at. It's perfect weak point management from Beaver, and it's something you should be aware of whenever you're driving the ATs. And since that IS is backing off, the T-25 is probably coming right up behind him, and there's one into him. Arty puts a shell in, there's 2 in, the IS misses. Beaver really needs to get rocking now. 14 seconds. 10 seconds. Oh, and he puts an APCR straight through the ISIS turret. That was perfect. Loaded the APCR because, well, 239 penetration, you're always going to do well against an ISIS turret. And 171 might not quite have been enough, and just showing him who's boss. Trying not to show that weak point too much again. Just popping up and down. The IS tries to go for the other side of him, bounces, and now the IS is fucked. He shouldn't have fired. He should have backed off before firing. And oh, one more needed. The IS can't shoot for shit apparently. So the SU-8 hit Beaver when he was over here. That would make me think he's over in B6. He's coming down this glacier road. So I think he's making the right move. A lot of people go up here, and I think it's the right move to come out to over here. Oh, the SU-8! Fucking... He fired early! Why did he do that? If he'd have come in a bit more... Leo. RT is shaking in their light up sneakers. That's incredible. So, who's this? Beaver. Beaver is up to 7 kills. 3.2k damage, and he's blocked 4k, and it's now a 1v1 versus the M41. And yeah, now's probably the right time to come up to this hill, because you can come over to this right side, and over here to see if RT's coming around through the bridge and from the middle. And then you can come over to this side, see if RT's coming from the Glacier Road down this back alley. And yeah, Leo's saying he normally does well in this tank. The Tortoise is Leo's favourite tank, and this is essentially the baby Tortoise. And yeah, he could have had maybe a better game, but I mean, he was being permatracked by RT, and in these tanks, when you're permatracked by RT, you're dead. There's nothing you can do. So Beaver is deciding he wants to push towards the bridge. He's saying in chat there, I hope I'm fast enough. I don't know if I would do this. I mean, I know why he's going to go. He wants to pick up the M41 so he can get the win. I don't think he cares too much about the Radley Waters. That would be nice though, but picking up the M41 for the win would be great. I think he's trying to see if he can spot him behind the by this rock and by Leo. See if he's coming down this road or if he's coming across the bridge. And he's saying, I think he's about to get hit by him. And then Leo's saying that he did, because it was him in the SU-8 that was just perma-tracking him the whole time. And I think by the time you go onto this bridge, there's no way you're making it back if he starts to cap. So we can see some of Beaver's previous destruction. The experimental over there, the KV-1S, T67, T25-2. Oh, that wasn't him. The Jackson, the M4. He's going into bold territory for the AT-15A. He's nearing the enemy base. Top speed of just 20, you're going to be fucked if that RT decides to cap right now. Or if he just decides to chase you around the map. This is an interesting one. This is an interesting one indeed. I wonder what Beaver would be thinking at this point. I think I'd have still have stuck round the base. Like, I know you're more likely to get a draw that way, which is pretty bad, but then at least it's a loss for both teams. Like, they'll lose as well. But you know, you've done so much damage, you want the win. And chasing Artie would be nice. And oh my god, there is the enemy cap circle in the AT-15A. Would you look at that? And if Artie decides to cap at this point, I think I would cry. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh. Is it going to be a draw? Like, if you look at the time, I think he might just be safe that it's going to be a draw rather than a loss. Literally like a second. Oh, that's very, very, very unfortunate. I'm gonna speed this up. Just because he's never gonna go back and they're just both gonna cap. That is... Oh, that's heartbreaking. I'm gonna pause it real quick. You've had a 3k damage game. You've blocked 4k. It was you and the Lafeur versus the IS, the Panzer T25 and the 2RT. You were in such a great position. And then that Lafeur. This... Where is he? Where the fuck is he? This little cockwomble. This little motherfucker. Whatever the fuck his name is. Dickhead. What an absolute little twat. He decided he was going to drown himself. He decided he was going to drown himself because he didn't like the look at the odds of an AT-15A versus one IS, a Panzer T25 and 2RT. Are you dumb? If that Lafeur was still alive, he could have stayed at base. Beaver could have stayed at base and the Lafeur could have gone to have capped. That would have been even better. Or Beaver could have gone to cap, the Lafeur could have stayed at base. This game was a draw because that Lafeur, this little shithead down here, he sucks cock for a living. He does. He sucks cock for a living. He was taught by his mum and he sucks dick on the daily for money. And he's not even that good at it. What an absolute little shit. And fucking, if anybody from NA watches this video, fucking report him, alright? Put a ticket into Wargaming if you want. Use this YouTube video. This little shithead in the Lafeur, this little cunt here, decided to drown himself because he didn't like the odds. What an absolute nonce. He sweats outside schools looking at children. That's what the Lafeur does. That was absolutely disgusting. That game, that's such a good game in the AT-15A, was a draw. It's kind of funny, but it's really not. Jesus. That is so annoying. That is so annoying. That's pissed me off now. Oh, I feel so bad for you, Beaver. I know you're gonna watch this. I feel so bad for you, mate. I feel so bad. Fuck this shit. Go and look at the post-battle results.